Hello friends and welcome to Marie Green Yoga, and this is our 6th video in a 30 video series that is simply called yoga, and we are going through different peak poses and having a little journey for 30 sessions, and today is day 6. And these videos can certainly be used individual as well, so however you would like to. But you are here because we are going to twist a little bit today, or maybe a lot, and we are going to make our way into a pose called Parivrtta Parsvakonasana, which is a crescent side angle twisty pose. So we will release quads, hamstrings, and lower back, and really the whole spine and shoulders as well. So thanks for being here. We'll start by taking a comfortable seat, and do bring out a strap and a block. I'm sitting on a block. You might sit on a block as well, or you can sit however you would like to sit, to center and to focus onto our breath, and coming into 3 nice deep long breaths to bring the energies into the center and find a nice flow for our breath pattern. So from here, just exhale all the air out and empty the belly, and then we inhale and come all the way to the top of the collarbones. And a slight hold at the top, and exhale. And a slight hold at the bottom, and an inhale. And a slight hold, and exhale. And a slight hold, and an inhale. And exhale. Exhaling all the air out, and coming back to normal breathing. And from here, we're going to make our way down onto our backs and start with windshield wiper and figure 4. We'll have our strap and the block close by, please. And for now, come down onto your back with the feet on each side of your mat, arms to the side, and drop your right knee in the center and left knee up and over into the center, and maybe a little scoop on the tailbone, and right knee into the center, checking in with hip flexors, side body, and one more side to side, right knee in the center and the left. And then from here, feet together, and taking our right ankle over the left. Either we stay right here, or take our hands underneath the left hamstrings and come to figure 4, supine swan pose. The back of the head is on the mat, the neck is lifted, our right ankle is pressing into that left top of the knee. Sacrum stays down, lower back might even slightly lift off of the mat. And then from here, take your left foot over to the right side of the mat. So now we're twisted, and then we're going to drop our right foot down to the left side of the mat. So we have our left heel towards the right buttocks, and the right foot is onto the mat, and we are crossing the ankle by the knee. So we just tilted our figure 4 and getting into hip flexors and into lower belly, lower back area. You can even take your arms over your head and give yourself a stretch here. Doing a little checking with our hips, with the lower back, with our SI joints. iliopsoas and iliacus. One more breath here. And then we're going to take our hands back down to the side and lifting back up and find figure 4 onto the second side. Left ankle over the right knee, hands around hamstrings, interlace. Karate chop your left ankle on top of the right knee and pull your right leg slightly in if it lifts off the mat, or keep your foot down. And we'll stay for one more breath, inhaling and exhaling, and slowly bringing our right foot to the left side of the mat. So now we're twisted over to the left side, and then we'll drop our left foot down to the mat and take the right heel towards the left buttocks, and arms either to the side or maybe arms up and over, and scoop the belly in and extend out through the hips and up through the shoulders and the whole spine. Just doing a little check-in with our hips, with the lower belly, with the side body, with the lower back. And inhale and exhale. One more breath here. And taking our hands back down to the side and making your way back up. Right foot on the mat, left foot on the mat, sacrum down. Take your knees into the chest. Make circles onto the sacrum and the other way around. And then from this place, take your legs to tabletop, right leg high up onto the left, and left foot down, arms to the side. Lift your hips and come over for a 3-breath twist over to your left side. Coming into the right lower back, side of the hip. Maybe even taking the left hand on top of your right femur and giving a little extra stretch into the right lower back if it should be needed. One more breath here, and making your way back up. Undo your legs onto your sacrum and legs to tabletop. Take your left leg high up onto the right, and then the right foot down. Lift your hips, come over onto the right hip and tilt yourself over. Knees to the right side, arms to the side. Maybe taking the right hand to the base of the femur and giving a little extra scoop for length in the lower back. Maybe some spontaneous adjustments. And we'll stay one more breath here. And undo the legs and make your way back up onto your sacrum. And here we're going to take our strap and the block. We'll start with the block and lift our seat and take the block underneath our sacrum. And keeping it nice and steady on the flat version under the sacrum, and then taking our strap in the right foot up to the sky and feeding our hands over the head. So a long strap, and left leg forward. If there's no strap involved or close by, hands around hamstrings is great. If it's too much with the block, lay flat onto your sacrum. Starting our journey into the quadriceps, into hamstrings, giving a little extra boost for both by having our hips elevated onto the block. Spread your toes. Press the mounds of the big toes, inner ankles, inner knees, inner thighs. One more breath here, inhaling and exhaling fully all the way out to the toes. And switching to the second side, giving it a little space, and then taking your left leg up and over and the right leg forward. Spread your toes, 4 corners of your feet extending out and away, inner edges of the left big toe, inner ankle, inner knee, inner thigh, and stretch your right leg out at the same time and getting that nice full deep front of the hip stretch. And one more breath here, and slowly releasing the strap and taking yourself back onto your feet And lifting by squeezing glutes and taking your block away, please. The block can be at the front of the mat and arms to the side, and windshield wipe one more time side to side and do a little check with our legs. And then knees into the chest and rolling yourself up and come to tabletop, please. And taking cat cow, spread your fingers, arch the spine. You can untuck your toes here. Exhale all the air out and inhale. Take your gaze forward and up, and exhale. Pull the belly button in. Expand the back body by hugging the front side. And again, inhale and exhale. And inhale. Last one, and then we'll come to neutral spine. Tuck the toes and come to downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Right heel and left heel down. Walking our feet forward to the hands. Feet hip widths apart. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, fold. Release the neck, the head, top of the head to the floor, hands to hips, elbows to sky, root your feet, and come to standing. And release the hands. Inhale, sweep the arms to the sky. And exhale, hinge and fold, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, plank pose. Place your hands, step back. Shoulders and wrists are stacked. And make your way all the way down, elbows tucked in. And inhale to cobra. Untuck your toes, pull yourself forward and up, and ears back. And chin in, and exhale, coming back down. Push back to child's pose. Big toes together, knees apart. And make your way all the way back up. Tuck the toes and come to downward facing dog. Step your right foot between the hands. Take your left knee down to the mat, arms to the inside. You'll walk your right foot slightly out, and we'll come into a quad stretch. We'll take a few variations here. We stay right here for now and just come forward in the hips and engage some muscle energy by pulling the front foot and the back knee towards the midline and activating the muscles. And then we'll exhale and extend. Low lunge, hamstring stretch. And make your way forward and take your right arm up to the sky. Big wide crescent. Twist shoulder blades together onto the back. Gaze to the sky, side body long, and exhale, release hands to the mat. Tuck the back toes, step back, sweep your right leg up to the sky. And come forward to plank pose. Lower all the way down. Untuck your toes. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, belly down. Child's pose. Big toes together, knees apart. And come to tabletop and to downward facing dog. Step your left foot between the hands. Right knee comes down and hands to the inside. And we'll stay here for now and activate our muscles. Hug the front foot and the back knee towards the midline. And extend back and extend your front leg, heel down, toes up. Ardha Hanuman pose. One more breath here. And making your way to the front. Right hand stays down and left arm up to the sky. Shoulder blades together onto the back. Take your ears back. Back toes are tucked. Last side body is long. And exhale. Take it all the way back down. Place your hands. Lift your back leg. Step back to down dog. Take your leg up to the sky. And come forward to plank. And lower all the way down. And inhale. Cobra. Exhale. Come back down to the belly. Push back. Child's pose. Big toes together. Knees apart. Untying knots in lower back. Hips. And make your way to tabletop and to downward facing dog. Come up onto your toes, bend your knees, look between the hands. Take your step or your hop over to your hands, feet hip width apart. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, hinge and fold. Hands to hips, elbows to sky, root your feet and come to standing. And release the hands, step your feet all the way together. Bend your knees and step your feet wide apart and arms all the way out to the side. So we have the toes slightly tucked in here and hands by hips. Lift your heart, lift your chest, pull your ears back and exhale, hinge and fold. Pull your hips back, slightly bend into the knees, hands to the floor. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, hinge and fold. Heel of the hands aligned with the heel of the feet. Arch the belly and come into your forward fold. Prasarita Padottanasana. Heels slightly out, toes slightly in, knees have a unlock sensation, so we are having energy flowing through the legs. One more breath here and slowly make your way back up. Wrists and shoulders are stacked. Leave your left hand down and the right arm comes up to the sky. Shoulder blades together onto the back. And exhale, switch, second side. Right hand down, left arm up to the sky. Shoulder blades together onto the back. And exhale, make your way all the way back down. And from here, come to downward facing dog and step back onto your down dog, please. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Come down onto your knees from here and kickstand your right foot out, left leg long, side plank supported. And we'll take a nice big long side body crescent stretch here. Scoop the tailbone, take the gaze up and underneath the upper arm. And exhale back to the center. Kickstand your left foot and then your right foot comes nice and long. Leg all the way from the hip and out to the toes, and then right arm finishes that nice line all the way out to that middle finger. Gaze underneath the upper arm. One more breath and exhale, release, take it all the way back down. Tabletop, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. And from here, bring your feet all the way together. Come up on your toes, bend your knees, right leg to the horizon, and step your right foot between the hands. Squeeze the glutes, hands to sky, high crescent lunge. And we'll take our right arm and swing it down and out to the side, both arms to the horizon. And the gaze can come towards the thumb. And then we'll take it all the way back up. And exhale, hands to earth. Step back, downward facing dog. Plank pose. Lower all the way down. Inhale, cobra, untuck your toes. And exhale, bring it all the way back down. Push back, child's pose. Big toes together, knees apart. And make your way back up. Tuck the toes, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Bring your feet back together. Come up onto your toes. Bend your knees, left leg up towards the horizon. Strong front side. Step your foot between the hands. High crescent lunge, arms to sky. Fire up your legs and lengthen and drop your left arm down and to the back and both arms at the horizon, facing away. Twist and turn and exhale, release. Left arm to the sky, high crescent. And place your hands onto the mat and step it back to downward facing dog and come to your plank and lower all the way down. Inhale, cobra, untuck your toes. Exhale, bring it all the way back down. Child's pose, big toes together, knees apart. And gently make your way back up to tabletop and to down dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. From here, step your right foot between the hands and left knee down onto the mat. Hands to the right knee. Find your balance. Pull the back knee and the front foot towards the midline, and we lean ourselves forward. Left arm up to the sky, and then we'll pull the belly button in and take the left elbow to the outside of the right knee, palms together, and we'll come to Crescent Twist Anjaneyasana, and lift the lower belly, and maybe even take the gaze up towards the sky, pulling the ears back. We'll give ourselves another breath right here. And exhale, release. And take the hands down and extend the back leg and come to downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Second side, left foot between the hands. Take your right knee down to the mat, hands to quad. Come forward into the hips, evenly forward. Back toes are tucked for a nice stability. Right arm to the sky, pull the belly button in and take your right elbow to the outside of your left knee, palms together, and come to Parivrtta Anjaneyasana, where we are twisting our low lunge. Pull the belly button in and twist and turn from lower back, each and every vertebrae, all the way up towards the base of the neck, and the gaze can come up towards the sky. Inhale and exhale, hugging the midline, and exhale, release the gaze, and the hands on each side of your mat. Lift your back knee, step back, down dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Make your way forward to plank pose and lower all the way down. Inhale to cobra and exhale, belly down, child's pose. One breath and come back up to tabletop, please. Tuck the toes and just kind of check that your knees and your hips are stacked above and below each other. From here, I'm going to take the right arm out to the horizon or maybe up to the sky, coming up onto fingertips and threading the needle pose, right arm underneath the left and coming down onto your back of the right shoulder, stretching into the back of the neck, levator scapula, and really the whole upper body, back side, shoulder blade, neck. And we'll stay another breath here, inhaling and exhaling. And slowly taking it all the way back up, arching the spine, and coming back to tabletop, and we'll take the second side and sweeping the left arm up to the horizon, coming up onto fingertips, taking the left arm up to the sky, and exhale, thread your left arm underneath your right, and coming over onto the back of the left shoulder, back of the head, behind the ear, pull the belly button in, finding that nice long stretch, twisty turny from left hip up towards the left shoulder. Maybe that right arm comes up to the sky, and we inhale and exhale. One more breath here, and slowly bringing it back down and coming up onto tabletop, sweeping that left arm out to the sky to kind of reset it if you needed it, like me. Tabletop, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Pull the belly button all the way in, extend out through the legs, and pull the upper arm bones in and extend out from the bottom of the heart. And then from here, take your feet back together, bend your knees, right leg up towards the horizon, take the knee to the chest 3 times. Knee to chest and knee to chest. And we'll take it back out and take knee to chest one more time, and step your right foot between the hands. Take your block to the inside of the left foot. Here we are into a high crescent, right arm to the sky, left hand onto the block. and the gaze can come up towards the sky. Big wide twist and turn. We're getting very close to twisting maybe to one other version, but here we are. Yeah, it's a high crescent twist. It is a preparation for Parivrtta Parsvakonasana. We're going to stick onto the toes today, and exhale, release, hand back down, and move your block to the right side. Sweep your right leg up to the sky, and then we'll put the foot back down. Press the palms, lift upper arm bones, feet together, come up on your toes, bend your knees, left leg to the horizon, and take your knee to the chest 3 times. Getting some nice, good fluidity and openness in hips, in lower back. 1 more, knee to chest. And step your left foot from here between your hands. And put your right hand onto the block. Come up high on your right toes. Left arm comes up towards the sky. And gaze might come up to the thumb and beyond as well. Extend the back leg. Twist and turn the whole upper body from your hips up towards the base of the neck. Each and every vertebrae, lifting, twisting, creating space. Exhale, release. Take it all the way back down. And keep your block on this side, on the right side. And then we'll step back and come to our downward facing dog. Lift the upper arm bones. Come up onto your toes. Bend your knees. And step between the hands. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, fold. Take your hands to the hips, elbows to sky, root your feet. Come to standing and release the hands. And we'll come to standing crescent before we make our way to maybe a little bit deeper twist. So let's bring the feet all the way together, arms to the sky. Take your left hand around your right wrist and come over towards the side. And lifting nice and tall, scoop the tailbone, have a slight bend into your knees so that your hips and your ankles are stacked above and below each other. And then we'll take it all the way back up. And second side, lift nice and tall, keep that slight bend into your knees and lift up and over to the right side. Scoop the tailbone and lifting and stretching and lengthening and binding together at the same time. And make your way all the way to the center. We'll come back to the front of the mat and we are ready. First, we're going to put our feet hip widths apart and take the hands behind, lift the shoulders up and back, bend into your knees and come into forward fold Uttanasana, top of the head towards the floor and then reaching the arms up to the sky if it's available to open up into our shoulders, into the chest. Do a little check. We did quite a few cobras. That helps us to open up the chest as well. This certainly is a different variation. Maybe stretching the right side, the left side from hip to shoulder a few times. And exhale, release the hands back down and all the way to your mat. Step to down dog. From down dog, come to plank. Lower all the way down. Inhale, untuck your toes, cobra. Pull yourself forward and up. And exhale, belly down, child's pose, big toes together, knees apart. And make your way back up to tabletop. Tuck the toes, downward facing dog. And here we are back with our feet together. Come up high on your toes, bend your knees, raise your right leg up to the sky and step your foot between the hands. Stay nice and tall onto your back toes and come to high crescent lunge. And then from here, palms together in front of the heart. And we're going to take our left elbow outside of the right knee. Or we stick with the variation we did earlier with the left hand inside the foot. So here we are in Parivrtta Parsvakonasana. and one elbow is down and one elbow is up. And we might take our hand onto the block, or we might take the fingers hand down to the floor. And there's a nice clear line from palm to palm for now. And if there is more and you're eager, you can take that right arm over the ear. And then we have the left leg back, right arm up and over, twisting and turning, squeezing organs, holding the midline, creating space, massaging really the whole body, and slowly release and make it back down. I hope that felt good. And here we have the breath that can come a little bit freer through the body, which is like the whole yoga cleanse posture purpose. We are closing and opening to bind our body parts together. Come back with the feet together. Pine toes, bend your knees, left leg up to the sky, horizon, and then we'll step the foot between the hands. Block outside shin ankle to start. High crescent lunge, arms to the sky. Sinking nice and deep. And then hands to heart. And taking our right elbow to the left outside of the knee. We might help out with our left hand to twist and turn the lower belly, and maybe the shoulder comes more down towards the knee. Gaze can stay down for grounding. The right hand can come to the inside of the foot. If that feels better, one hand can be on a block, or the hand can come down towards the floor. Right arm down, left arm straight on up. Engage all the muscles, squeeze everything to the midline. If you're eager, stretch your arm over your head if your body is asking you to do it. Take the gaze underneath the upper arm, twist and turn and twist and turn. Squeeze the organs, massage the side body, massage the front of the spine, the lungs, digestive tract, all of it. And then exhale, release, hand back down and hands to each side. Step back, downward facing dog. Make your way forward to plank pose and lower all the way down, elbows tucked in, untuck your toes, come forward and up, ears back, and exhale, make your way back down and come to child's pose, big toes together, knees apart, stretch the arms forward, pull the belly button in, and then we'll sink ourselves down and take a pause, reflection, letting all of the poses and the twists that went progressively deeper and more detailed as we went along, and just let them kind of adjust into its layers where it needs to go, and the untying of knots, the freeing and clearing of energy, of stuck energy. There might be a little buzzing around parts of the body. And slowly make your way back up to your tabletop, to your down dog. Keep the hands down as much as is available. Maybe you have blocks underneath your hands, and then walk your feet forward and hug the midline and hug the midline. You can take a block to the side, ragdoll, hand in each and elbow, top of the head towards the mat, heavy head, long spine. And a few more breaths right here. Letting the spine release, relax. New nook and crannies might have opened up. We'll let all the muscles and ligaments and tendons find its new way of moving energy through our body. And release the hands, support yourself, heels slightly in, and then we'll come down to Malasana. You might have blocks under your heels, or you might just decide to lay on your back and pull the knees to the chest. If it's comfortable and it feels right for you to sit like this, for kind of putting some compression and deep stretch into knees, and also especially lower back from our twists. So we just want to make sure that we have that nice, even feeling of the spine after twisting right and left side. So from here, take our hands behind the head and get a nice little gentle stretch onto the neck. And there should be a feeling of elongation from tailbone through each and every vertebrae to the base of our sacrum and to the base of the neck. And release the hands. Come down to your seat. It's very close to the floor from Malasana. Sometimes it feels like it's far away. Hands underneath the knees, hamstrings, and we'll roll back down, vertebrae by vertebrae by vertebrae. And we'll come back with feet on each side of the mat, arms to the side. Windshield wipe your knees side to side to side. And bring your knees into the chest. Sacrum down, lower back lifted. Hands, arms around knees or below knees. Lifting yourself up with your head. Squeezing everything into the midline. And exhale, release, and come into your Savasana, where we let all poses integrate into our body. Press your head, adjust your shoulder blades, savoring the moment of reconnection to all of our parts. There was a lot of twisting and turning in different kinds of ways, and it's always different. Even if you have a practice where you incorporate your twists, but maybe this was a little bit different, and it always kind of sits differently with the body, with different ways of getting into our twists and preparing and getting out of them as well. And you are certainly welcome to stay here as long as you are comfortable. And then we'll meet together for a seat. And we take our 3 Ujjai breaths and we take a short meditation to close our practice today. And we find a comfortable seat on a block or pillow so our hips are lifted and the knees can be below. I like to tuck my legs back lately more than crossing in front. It roots my femurs and releases my lower back and happy knees. From here, pull the ears slightly back and we'll go back to putting our tongue in the roof of our mouth and go through 3 Ujjai breaths together, or simply just breathe however you would like to. Empty all the air out. And take a nice inhale. All the way up to the collarbones, and then we exhale all the way out to the deepest part of our pelvis. And inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. And exhale. And come back to normal breath, however your body and your lungs wants to take the breaths. And then we'll just sit for a moment together to save your time, to buffer in the poses, and to sit in our newly made, refreshed energy field. And slowly bring yourself back. And thank you so much for joining for this session. I hope you feel refreshed and opened up into hips and your whole spine. And I look forward to seeing you in our next session. So these 30 classes are layered also with 30 Pilates fusion classes. So have fun, enjoy them all, or visit any of my other classes here on my YouTube library. I'd love for you to visit them and practice with me. So thank you, and I'll see you very soon. Namaste.